Hi, everybody.
Sorry. I hit the use light side rather than roll destiny again. Okay.
Chuba.
We got a base now. We took over the whatever Bantha Boys base, and we're now calling it the Way Station.
Yeah, let me pull up my Smugglers Run campaign journal Google Doc. Because I'm a nerd.
Hey.
Hey.
How's it going, everyone? Oh, sure. As I've been introduced, I'm Dan Latham, also known as Shed It Degar on Twitter. I run a little Twitch channel called Roll Hit Die. I've got 2 live action D&D campaigns that are on there, Friday nights at 7 and Sunday nights at 3. So come check us out.
Awesome. All right. I guess the most important thing is that the Empire has started its words are hard.
They have begun expanding their presence on Dantooine.
Yes.
Their occupation.
It's not fully full-fledged yet, but it's probably getting there. And I know you all want to get in close with Boss Voss, since he's gotten in close with the Admiral, and kind of screw them both over in the long run.
Yep, we did give Voss his Calicori back.
Yep. Man.
And I threw shade at the Empire, and I got a dirty stare from Admiral Kinclaw, who's going to be the governor of Dantooine unless we could stop him.
Well, to work in tonight's guest, we're going to start in media res, taking on a job for Boss Voss. Thank you, Brexton, for the resub. Good to see you. Yeah. So you've currently taken on a job, and I will go over those details after the crawl, because I don't want to spoil that for our viewers. Let's turn this on and get rid of the echo. So without further ado, let's get the crawl going, and then we'll go over what's going to happen. See you about in a minute. right. Actually, I don't have.
Oh, now Huda, what a shithole.
Loving it. Oh, and Hayes out, Power Up. How you doing? All right. So here's the job. You are to track down a ship called the Scourge.
Sounds like a lovely place.
Yeah. It is a TL. Sorry, I have the page open. A TL 1200 transport that's heading to Valhalla, and you are to intercept it before it reaches its destination and retrieve cargo A3644.
Can you repeat that one more time?
83644.
Thank you, because I just made it up.
Awesome.
Those are the best numbers.
So, we
Wonder
will
what
start-
Twi'lek cultural appropriation we're engaging in this week.
Seriously.
All right.
I'm just gonna add
Boss,
Leku
that'd
to
be
my
salty.
to my helmet.
You all should have access to your tokens. Let me know if you don't.
I do.
Dancing. Over here now. Over here now.
Yeah, you might want to go over there.
Or maybe she does. You don't know. Looks like there's some pigs over there she could gut.
Left of the
Are they
ship.
in white
Is
armor?
that what is that? Starboard or port? The left side. I can't remember.
The left side is port.
Ports. Okay.
Because it's the same amount of letters as left.
Yes.
Yep.
Hey,
Yes.
thank you.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
I told you that before already.
I don't remember. I apologize for that.
It's fine.
You've attached the ship alongside the other ship, and you've reached the port over here, and you've alerted the fine crew of this hut vessel.
Mhm.
Man, it keeps moving so quickly.
I love that these two little guys are over here guarding some bathrooms.
Sure.
Refreshers.
Refreshers.
Refreshers. They're just guarding them.
I
The bathroom guards.
need to add that light side back. Did everyone roll their destiny
Yes.
die?
Yes,
I
think so.
did.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes.
Alright. So we have to take away one, add one, and then here's the update.
It's a pretty even spread. That's good for us.
Alright. So, without further ado, go ahead and roll. It's vigilance if you're expecting one, right? It's been so long.
Cool if prepared, vigilance if
Yes.
unexpected.
Okay, so cool.
Cool.
Holy crap, hold on. Let's do this one more time.
Cool.
Apparently I had everyone's from last time on there. Can you please do it one more time?
Yeah.
I had like 10 of them on there. And then,
It didn't work, did it?
no. Don't roll. Don't
Go
roll.
Hold on, roll a combat one. Okay.
Don't roll the one with difficulty. There should be a button that says roll initiative.
Roll initiative. Yeah, on our initiative, for some reason it's still rolling.
Yeah, it'll still include difficulty dice.
Hold on. Let's re-roll that. Sorry. My bad. If I'm really weird tonight, it's because I'm on migraine medication and it's messing me up.
I've been asleep since like 2:30 yesterday, so I'm 100% right there with you.
Alright. So we're missing one roll. Who were we missing?
I don't
Missing
know.
mine?
We're all PCs.
Yeah, no. There's a reason for that. I've been doing initiative wrong.
Well, I remember that, but
Wait, that's wrong.
You mean
What?
put mine in?
Who's that?
That'd be Azrael.
Oh, no, not yet. That's who I'm
I
missing.
didn't think so.
Thank you. All right. I need to. Where is that? Oh, NPC sheet. Sorry, buddy. I thought I had it set. Okay, there it is. So NPC. There we go. And then. Well, they roll better than the. Okay. So here's how it works. You have one PC that goes first. You all decide who it's going to be, and then NPC group will go, and then player characters 1, 2, 3, and then the other group.
I say we let Naja go first and go stab somebody.
Okay.
Not just good for that.
Yes.
Okay, we're just gonna run and gun our way through it.
She's going to come around the corner like, I'm going to kill you. Yay! Just go over this guy. Just stab him.
I think we brought our own Rancor, guys.
My mother rolled rancors.
Well, that's a big hint.
I'm sorry. Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
The difficulty. I take it off to roll initiative. I took it off. It's 2, right?
Yeah.
Or is it 1?
I think I only vaguely know who Naja is because of Fallen Order.
Oh, no, I really want that game.
Mm.
Holy crap.
It was a rather good game, though.
I killed him. He's dead.
Yeah. How's that look?
How's that look?
Yeah, what do you do with your little blade there?
I kill him because I can't be graphic. I'll stab him with my blade, and there's no blood. Star Wars.
Well, there's that one scene.
He grunts. I cut him, and he grunts and falls down dead.
Whee! Squeeze.
I mean, Samuel L. Jackson got to decapitate somebody. I bet you Naja could
A
pull it
lot
off
of
again.
people get to decapitate
This is
people.
true.
And there's a lot of arms getting cut off.
There's just the one lightsaber that didn't quite work the way it was supposed to. Hey, thanks, Zigglewart, for following.
Oh yeah, thank you so much.
Alright, that is your turn. Well, you have an action and a maneuver. Oh, by the way, as a
Well,
maneuver,
I
you all
moved.
can aim if you're not moving.
I moved.
Aiming gives you a boost die.
I moved. So that was my maneuver.
Okay. So now, as I'm frantically looking for Vibro Axe stats,
They don't.
No,
They
not
don't need that.
again.
We're not worried about their stats.
I am now.
right?
They miss.
Naja is invincible.
Is she really?
Yes. No, not really.
No, she's not.
She is going to fight everyone
So this one's going to
until
step
they fall
forward.
over dead.
As I'm still looking. For my Christmas list this year, guys, I did ask for the Gadsden's Gear book, so all the gear will be in one book for me. Hopefully,
That's awesome.
Santa pulls through for that.
We got an exact release date yet for the ships?
No, they just announced it like a month ago, didn't they?
Yeah, then mentioned it's coming out at the end of the year, but I can't recall if they gave a date.
There we go. All right, so this one's going to take a swing. And Naja.
He misses. I'm just kidding. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oof.
Okay, sorry. Well, we're just going to roll dice. All right, so it's 2, And that's a wash.
It misses.
So it's gonna come up. Do the same.
She's gonna yell at him.
What do you yell at him? What do you say?
I don't know. I'm going to be like, "You're a stupid piggy." I don't know what I'm gonna say to him.
Well,
I don't know.
Take 5 damage.
It's time to make bacon.
Just 5?
Yeah, 2 pierce.
2 pierce?
Yep.
Okay, so I take 3.
Okay.
Quill, I hope I wasn't the only one who Wikipedia'd if they have bacon in the Star Wars universe, because they totally do. Dexstar sells it at his weirdly 1950s diner.
Actually, just to make that 5 damage. Sorry, take the pierce away.
Okay.
They don't have vibro axes, they just have axes.
Okay, then hold on. I'm gonna put 2 more points. So she just takes 1.
Right. And this one hits you for 6.
Okay. So she takes 2. So it's the same.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, that's 3 total.
And this one is distracted, so whoever goes next against this one gets a boost die.
And she honks. She goes like this, and she goes to the other one. She doesn't even know what that means. She could have been like insulting his mother, or telling him he has a nice booty in pig language, and she doesn't know.
The thing about bacon, sorry, there are Rontos make excellent pork products apparently for Galaxy's Edge theme park. So, Got Rontos.
That's what's up.
Ronto Roasters. All right. So who's next?
I think I'm next. At least according to what I rolled and according to where I am in the line.
It's
so
wherever you want to be.
I'll go so I can get out of their way. And I'm gonna commando roll over here into this corner, pull out my blaster, and I'm gonna shoot the guy I get a boost die against. It's the guy on the left, right?
Yeah, that one.
Awesome. I am going to level my DC A15 and pop off some blue blaster bolts at him.
Pew pew.
Pew 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 pew. What's the difficulty I need to add to my shot?
That would be a short range, so 1.
Awesome.
But you have a heavy weapon, though, right?
I do. And I've got point blank shot as a talent.
Okay.
And the range on my heavy weapon is medium because it's a carbine.
You're fine then.
Okay. So I'm gonna saw this dude in half with blaster bolts and see how it goes. I forgot to add the boost die.
Go ahead and roll 1 separately. Well, it's going to be a success and advantage, so...
Awesome. So I got 3 successes.
4 successes.
You got 4 successes.
Four
advantage,
successes
yeah.
and an advantage. Okay.
So what's the damage on the rifle?
Damage is 9. And I get +1 for being in short or engaged range.
Okay. Hold, please. Okay. He did not like that.
Good. Mick did not like him.
All right, who is next?
Oh, at least clankers don't smell when you blast them.
I'm honestly not sure where I am in initiative.
It doesn't matter. You can go next if you like.
As long as it
I'll
says
just go.
PC, it's whoever wants to go.
Okay.
Whoever narratively makes sense to go.
Okay. So I'm coming around this corner.
Clank, 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 clank.
Conk, 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 conk. Can I get a shot at this guy here?
Which one?
The one right above Nausea on the right?
That one?
Yep.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. I'm going to shoot at him because I get a couple boost die with rapid reaction.
Okay.
What's the difficulty? 1, 2?
1.
Die, piggy.
Oh.
You miss.
But something
good
positive
happens.
could happen. So, what would you like to happen in this scene?
Can the distraction of blaster bolts flying past his head distract him for the next round?
Let's see.
Sounds fair to me.
I'm gonna keep. Where's that table? Normally it's on successful attacks, but I'll allow a setback on that.
Okay.
I have to
That's
remember.
weird. My roll had a setback in it, but I don't have that in my pool.
It canceled out, I think.
I don't have it in the DM dice pool.
Weird.
Oh, that's
It
strange.
canceled out.
I was blank anyway.
Yeah, I just thought it was unusual.
All right, I'll take a look at it. Waylon.
Yo. I'm going to follow the rest of my crewmates around the corner, find a spot between my good friend Elon and my pal Mick, and try to shoot at the one that Mick just shot at to at least put down one of these bodies. Use I'm gonna use my blaster rifle that I commandeered off a guy a long time ago. It's ranged heavy. It's range medium. So is that a 1 or a 2?
Well, it's from the distance from the target, so you're at short range.
Yeah. Then okay.
Your range on the weapon is how the max range you can
Okay.
be before you.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So difficulty for that will be 1.
Mhm.
Okay. Gotcha. And then boop. Pew pew.
And what's the damage on your weapon?
Damage is 9, and then plus 1 for every other success.
Yep.
That's so 10.
All right, he drops.
Sweet.
Now around the corner. This guy pops up. I can't remember the species name. They look like dogmen.
Someone let the dog out.
Arr, 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 arr.
Not the Bothan.
So he'll
Bothans do look like dogmen.
No, it's more. It's like the ones that hang out with the huts. I'll look it up. It's not Clotulan. Is that the one? I think that's Clotulan. All right. Well, he's going to take a shot at Nausea.
Fine. Looks fine.
That's short range. All right. That is
Oh, Clatunians, I think.
yeah, Clotunians. 8 damage.
Holy shit. I take 4.
And this turned ocean peeks around the corner, but doesn't do anything yet. Just taking cover. He's going to spend a strain to take cover. Nausea, unless you're not going first.
She's gonna go, she's pissed off. She's gonna try and stab this piggy right here. Right here in front of her, the one that missed. This one.
Okay.
Just going after him. He's in her way. Pretty much. Okay. Roll. And it's 2. Difficulty still 2.
Yes. Man.
That is 10
No.
damage.
You roll a triumph. That's auto crit on minions.
Oh.
So how does this guy go down?
She just cuts off his head and then steps over his body and goes over here. And she goes, "You're next!" to this guy. I'm acting really weird tonight. It's my medicine. Forgive me.
It's okay.
Nausea probably wouldn't be like that. She'd probably point her bloody blade at him.
I want to tell her to take cover, Captain, but she doesn't listen to me.
I think
She
Naja's
then-
got this one, fellas.
I don't think she really needs cover with the way she dispatches people. So
Go over here and attack Elon with his axe. He's going to swing it down. All right, that is 6 damage.
Mm.
And he swung wide, giving him a setback for the next turn for his. All right, who's next?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Also, on people rolling against me, I think that I have,
That's right. Defense.
defense now. So
Make a note of that.
Elon, do you want to reciprocate with that Gamorrean?
I would, but if you've got a shot, take him.
No, you go ahead.
Okay.
such a polite crew.
Who else currently has defense on their armor?
Mick does, I think.
Mick doesn't have his new one yet.
Oh, okay.
Did anyone else have defense on their armor? So I can make a note.
I do not.
Okay.
no, I'm good.
Spoilers, LucasArts is making a new action figure for Mick.
Ah, yes. I'm so excited to get that.
All right. So Elon, you're reciprocating.
Yeah, I'm blasting him. Pew pew. Yes.
It's still doing the setback. Why is it doing that? Oh, wait, your sheet. That's not your sheet. You're right. It's not one up there.
Maybe I should just try and reset it to 0.
That's strange. And there's nothing on your weapon. I don't know, man. That's odd. All right, so
I'm
it's
gonna take-
actually 2 successes.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna take 2 strain for 2 additional hits.
Okay.
So that would be
Well, what's the damage to your weapon so I can do the first attack?
6.
Oh, it's right there in front of me. Never mind. 6, 8. Okay. All right, and you're spending a strain.
Yeah, 2 strain to get 2 additional hits. Oh, okay. You know what though? It says I can take 1 strain for 1 additional hit. I don't have a note whether or not I can stack it, so just do 1.
Okay.
I'll take 15 strain.
You kill everyone in the room, but you fall over, passed out. Are you rolling for that hit? Elon,
What's up?
are you rolling for that other hit, or is it just an automatic hit?
Which other hit?
You said you're spending
Oh,
a strain.
I'm sorry. Yeah, it just adds 1 damage to it.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sorry.
Gotcha. All right. Waylon or Mick?
I can go.
Yeah, go for it.
I would like to take the aim maneuver and then shoot the Gomorian in front of Elon.
Okay.
Get him out of his way. And I might just need to know what the aim maneuver does.
Adds a boost.
Adds a boost. Okay, cool. And still 1 setback for...
1 difficulty, not setback.
Well, yeah, 1 difficulty for distance.
Yes.
All right. Pew 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 pew. I pew 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 him over and over and over again
Okay.
for 13 points of damage, and I get 2 advantages. Which, let me go see what I can do with that on my combat table.
Well,
On my successful
Lorian.
attack effect.
falls over.
And then can I perform an immediate free maneuver with my 2 advantages?
Yes,
And just run around the corner over here?
you sure can.
Awesome.
Waylon.
I'm going to step around my robotic friend to up by Naja, if I can do so.
You can.
Okay, and then I will just lean around the corner and take a shot at this cute little dog boy.
Oh, sweet dog boy.
Difficulty 1.
Yes.
Okay. Dog boy is friends. Okay. Noted.
Oh, there's a Trandoshan. We're doomed. That's our only weakness.
That is a 9 damage. 9 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna look at my table real quick for combat. Status roll.
Mick goes into a Clone Wars flashback.
Can I add a setback to his next check?
You certainly can.
Then I will do that with that attack. And I'm just gonna try to hit him right in the side, so that way he's currently trying to grit through that.
Okay. He wrong stat. Drops his pistol, pulls out a truncheon, and tries to hit Nausea.
Yeah,
Oh wait, I gotta roll a setback too. Hold on. Just made that note.
The bad thing is that he's getting Naja's death stare. He's afraid of my blade.
I think like he
That's
swung
ripping
at
it.
you, and like he's kind of against the wall now.
Pulled his rotor cuff.
Overswung and clipped
Yeah.
himself in the knee.
Can I
And
can I
she's kinda
catch his
pressed-
arm against the wall and just stab him?
No, it's not your turn yet.
It's about to be my turn.
Well, hold that as your action then.
Okay, that is my action.
This guy is going to step up and shoot Naja.
Maybe.
Hopefully. I'm going to spend a dark side point.
Aja, I believe you're invincible.
Don't say that. I'll die.
Let me do this. And ooh, 9 damage.
Okay, I take 4. I'm still up miraculously. I'm not down yet.
it is your turn if you want to go.
Then I am going to catch his buddy's arm against the wall and I'm going to stab him. That's what's going to happen.
All right.
Okay, that is 10 damage.
How's it 10? Remind me.
Because the base damage of my blade's 8, and then I rolled +2.
But the damage is +3, and then your brawn is a 5?
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha.
It also has superior and pierce and
Yeah,
stuff like that on it.
I see that. Yeah, you kill him.
I push him back at his buddy here. I push him off my plate and I push his body back at this guy. And then I grin at him. I just go like this.
Oh, this NPC is no longer there. Who would like to go next?
I mean, I could shoot again.
They just all want to stand back and watch Naja kill things.
Yeah, I'm gonna slide over here to prepare open that door over there.
Are you gonna open that door this turn?
No.
Okay.
All right. Anybody
What
mind
are
if
you,
I-
brain dead?
I spent a lot of time in a back to tank recently.
Do you mind if I gun down this other guy real quick?
Yeah, go crazy.
Or we'll attempt to.
I believe in you, Captain.
Thanks. Appreciate it. I'm gonna spend a turn or my maneuver to aim, which gives me a boost die, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna do that, and then we'll shoot at him. Still 1 difficulty?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Triumph. What do triumphs do?
Well, it's a minion, so you take him out.
Okay.
Okay. Before we open doors, Naja's going to use 2 stem packs and boost her health. She's not going to die today, hopefully. Hopefully.
I'm using my turn to duck around behind this corner. I'm gonna train my blaster on the door that Elon is in front of.
Okay.
I'm gonna heal
I'm
myself.
taking cover behind that corner.
Can I use that triumph to upgrade one of Mick's diamonds on his next check?
How are you doing that? With what?
The triumph from the successful attack I did.
Well, the triumph is what knocked the
okay.
minion out.
Gotcha. Okay, never mind.
All right. So as you're taking a little breather, the door swings open, and a Gamorrean is standing there, who's he's a lot bigger than the other ones.
He's on steroids. Like a Morian on steroids.
Supreme Gamorrean.
Grins at Elon, holding his axe as it starts to vibrate. That pzzz, and he is going to take a swing at Elon.
Elon, maybe you should challenge him to a game of Dejarik.
It's actually going to use. No, wait, it'll wait on that. That's something else. So let's take a look at it. All right, it's going to take a swing. Oh. It swings its axe and it just kind of sweeps across your optical sensors, and you can see the vibrations as he just cut it short.
Oh, that was close. Can I blast him?
Yes. Actually, this is the part where I'm going to invoke. What's the word? Nemesis? No, not Nemesis. It's the thing that allows you to upgrade your difficulty free for its once.
Oh.
Adversary.
Yeah.
Adversary. So it'll be one purple and one red to him with melee attack.
Okay.
It'll be 2 purple and red for range attack.
Can we see into that room when he opens up the door?
Yes. I was trying to do that. You see what looks to be a cockpit.
I'm gonna use the light side.
Do the thing.
Do the thing.
Blast him.
Do the thing, Zilly.
And I'm blasting him. Ah! Oh, but wait, look, I got the setback again. Did that nullify something? It did. I had a success.
That's a threat.
Third advantage. Yeah, that'd be a third advantage.
You have 3 advantages.
Oh, okay.
I looked. I don't see where it's doing that, so I don't know. And it's not affecting everyone else, and it's another. Do -1 in that box and see what happens in the future.
Give it a shot.
No, you can make something. You can pick. Well, since it's not successful, maybe the axe hits your arm while you're pulling your weapon out when you're firing, and you shoot the controls, the doors.
So
mean-
the door's halfway closing on him?
Well, I mean, would get out of the way, but it would close everyone else in that room off.
Okay.
So you could do that. Who would like to go next?
Now, actually, this turn is this round, she's going to heal herself.
Okay.
That's all she's doing. I'll spend a strain to use 2 of those if I have to.
I'll go after that since I've got my sights trained on the door.
Okay.
And I will take the aim maneuver at this big old ugly Gomorian dude, and I'm gonna blast him in his little Gomorian mouth.
About.
Little Galorian mouth.
So 1 boost die, 1 setback die. Anything else I should know about?
1 difficulty, not setback. You'll get it right one
Right.
day.
I will get the black ones are the setback die, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Mick opens fire and
Boom!
boom, 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 boom. Can I, with my,
Yeah, go ahead.
I was asking with my 4 triumphs, can I activate my auto fire mode?
You can
You
do
can
that,
crit.
or you can actually crit on them.
You
If
can
I
give
auto
it.
fire, can I hit the people behind him?
Door's shut.
Oh, the door's shut. Okay. I will crit on him then.
Okay. Let's see what he gets.
I do have Pierce 1, damage 9, critical 3, 2 successes, and 1 for point blank range. Whatever that adds up to.
You got 12 damage. And then 1 gets through. Okay.
You got 12 damage and 1 gets through.
Now let's roll his crit.
He's dead. Just kidding.
Alright, so Scattered Senses. Remove all boost die from his skill checks till the end of the encounter. But he... So you rung him a little bit.
Nice. So yeah, Mick's crouched down behind cover. He sees Elon mixed in combat with this guy. He exhales quietly, thanking the Force for the clone rifle he found in that pawn shop back on Paradise, and he just opens fire on the dude's face. Blaster bolts sort of scorch his poor little tusks, and they ring his bell.
Alright, Waylon.
It's gonna step around the corner here, also get in line of sight, and join the blaster shootout that we're making this into. So is that just one difficulty still?
Yes.
All right. Would I have to move to see him? Would that count as maneuver?
Where were you? Like here?
Like right here, alongside Naja.
Let's see. No, you can see him.
Okay, then I will just take an aim from there
Okay.
to get a boost out. And then I'll fire.
Crit. I mean, you did triumph.
So
Yeah.
with your triumph, you can do one of several things. You can cause a critical injury. You can activate one of your item qualities. Recover strain. You can add a boost die to an allied character's next check. Perform immediate free maneuver. Add a setback die to his next roll. You can negate target's defense bonuses until the end of the round. Which doesn't have defense. You can disable them. You can add +1 defense to you.
Disable him has in.
Take him out of combat.
Take him out of combat.
Instead of doing damage.
Instead
Like
of
then you have
even a
one
knee or
success.
something.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that then.
Okay.
I won't disable him, so that way he can't attack next turn, right?
That, like you knock him unconscious or something.
So where do you hit him?
Why don't we say I hit him in the knee, his bad knee.
His bad knee. Is it the same bad knee that Mick has?
It's
Yeah,
the opposite knee.
Yeah.
They share it. They share one
Ah,
knee.
twinsies.
See, making not the only one with bad knees.
Drunk bag day. And he falls out.
The weird thing is we were separated at birth and given to different parents.
Could now I should just kill him anyway.
That's up to the party.
I mean,
if Waylon stops her, she will not do it because she does have
he
some
would-
discipline.
I would never intervene with Naja's bloodlust.
She
That ain't
just
my
wants
job.
to make sure that we don't have to fight him again later.
I would, for the sake of, we could have leverage,
Hmm.
or we could kill him and it would also be leverage.
Hmm.
I think death would speak farther for these ones.
Okay. She's
I
gonna
don't
walk
think
over.
he's the guy we need to ask where this cargo is. I think we probably
No.
need to ask the pilot.
Exactly. Also, he seems like the protector of the group, so he probably would. That would.
Finish
Go.
him.
Yes.
She's just
Commence
gonna
your murdering.
She's just gonna slit his throat.
Oh, Grunk. What a short-lived life.
She'll say you'll die honorably, and then slit his throat.
Well, the-
Friends, let us take a moment to collect ourselves. Is there a data port? Do you see a data port?
Do we see a data port?
I would say you're standing in front of one.
Oh, I'm standing for one.
No,
I'm
Elon is.
Oh,
Okay.
Elon, I think you and I both know I don't know what a data port looks like 90% of the time.
Well, they're
That's
just
the
never
only one to hack the last computer.
they're never marked on the thing. Okay. So I want to do a computer's check to see if I can access the inventory log.
Okay. Make a computer's check.
Difficulty?
2. Oh, yeah, I will spend a dark side point. So that's 1 purple and 1 red.
Got it.
I gotta start spinning these more often.
But
There's a lot of cargo in here. but you hit a firewall, I guess.
I can't get through.
Well, let's go in and ask.
You're the worst droid ever.
I have been repairing or upgrading my skills as well.
Well, that's good, because, yes, so have I. We've all been upgrading skills.
Naja, I
killed
can confirm he is not the worst droid ever.
Yes, that's true. There's lots
Roger,
of bad
Roger.
droids. All droids are bad. He's just faulty, even blood droid. And then I pat him on the shoulder. This door is like stuck shut, right?
Yes, it's jammed shut.
Can I try forcing it open?
Sure.
We could try this other door.
What? Well,
Captain, what's around that corner down there?
It's more hallway, but outside more hallway.
I'll clear that for
what
you.
would I roll to try and open a door?
You would roll brawn plus whatever skill's relevant.
I don't know.
I've got some
Athletics?
poppers.
That might work.
You're on a ship,
Athletics?
just remember.
Eh,
Hey, watch it with those poppers.
Athletics, yes.
Okay, there you go.
Oops.
got another door over here.
Captain,
I
is this ship
rolled-
made entirely of doors?
Probably.
Naja pries the door open. The crew
Hello,
is quite
boys.
shocked.
Hi.
Oh, Ichijawa. There's
She pries open the door and she goes, "Here's Naja." I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. She pries it open and she smiles at them. She doesn't
Tell her
say
she's
anything.
not messing around.
She
they're
just smiles at them.
they're speaking Huttese to each other.
She doesn't know Huddies. That's fine.
I'm gonna try to rendezvous with the group real quick. And Naja must now open the door.
We're looking for what? A2466. Is that what we're looking for?
We're looking for A3644.
Okay. Well, I got most of the numbers right.
A couple of them.
Hey, any of you Slimo speak basic?
They rattle off something in Huttese again.
Take that as a no.
But they speak Blaster Bolt.
Well, yeah, everyone does.
Mick, frag 'em.
Now, as you open the door, you can easily push it back with that roll because you had to roll triumph. So you
Yeah.
like superhero open that door.
And then she's gonna step into the room.
The Gamorrean quickly steps back. This guy steps back in the controls.
Yeah, they see that the other room is just littered with Gamorrean bodies.
she's going to say, "We're looking for a what was it? 4 or 6 something. What are we looking for?
Naja, we're looking for A3644.
A3644. Where is it?
They,
Tell me and you might live." She points a bloody blade at them.
they look like they want to help you, but they're looking at each other like
He's just gonna shoot up in the air once. Cargo bay.
they point at the door on the other side of you.
Back here.
This is where Elon is.
Yeah, okay. Open it.
Does anyone speak Huttese?
No, unfortunately.
I mean, that's a character choice.
Oh, I mean, would it be unreasonable to say that I might know a little bit of Huttese, given my
Like
background?
broken Huttese.
Yeah, like broken, like very basic, like you
Sure.
did maybe once.
Sure.
Iba upa iba solo. All I know is the
Hey, Mabuki!
Okay. I wanna
I actually have some Huttese written down somewhere.
Maklaki.
Well,
I
Clucky.
have that tease on some cards if you want me to.
No, that's okay.
break out my card.
What do you want to ask them, Waylon?
Hold on. I'm actually looking to see if there's any. I'm not seeing it, unfortunately. I basically want to convey, like, I want somebody to open that door for me. And then, yeah. I just want somebody to open the cargo bay door. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry.
They look to one another and then point at the giant Gamorrean body. Drunk access. Drunk captain.
You look at me. I'm the captain now.
That's right.
Roll
Captain, really
intimidation.
good.
Roll intimidation with a boost die, because that made me laugh.
Meanwhile,
Okay.
can Naja look through Bronk and see if like he has like a swipe card or something
Yeah.
that can open?
Sure.
Skills.
I'd say the difficulty's 2.
Difficulty is 2 on
Yeah.
intimidate. Is there an intimidate in this?
I think so.
Coerce? No. There should be.
There is
There's coercion.
Yeah,
I would say
Coercion.
coercion would be
Yeah,
intimidating.
that's the intimidation.
Okay. 2 difficulty, you said?
Yes. With a
And
boost
one
die.
boost.
one
One
success
boost,
to
got
look
it.
through him for like a key swipe thing or something.
They snap to attention and like salute you.
I'll reply in Huttese. Good. No, someone will. He's gonna look and go. Do you have the keys to that?
Naja, you find it when he asks this question.
I know. She's gonna pull it out and go.
Naja, you are unusually smiling today. I hope. Did that lovely, lovely good friend of ours send you another sword?
No, he did not. I do not like him.
Mhm.
I found
Mhm,
this.
Sure.
I just got to kill a lot of people today. It makes me happy.
Yeah, sure.
And she gives him the key swipe thingy.
Thank you.
The door opener, like to a Holiday Inn.
Wait,
Just sort of
Oh, wait, key
wait.
fob.
I have plan. Okay, yeah. Is there a key fob thing? I will hand it. I'll hand it to Elon. And say, see if this actually works.
I'll keep an eye on these guys, Captain, and I'll keep my
Alright,
blaster
you and-
trained on those.
You and Naja, both, please.
Mhm.
And then I will follow Elon across the hall.
Okay.
You get into trouble, call.
Do you
Will
open
do.
the door?
I was gonna have Elon do it, and I was gonna keep my blaster raised through the doorway.
All right, I open the door.
Inside,
Chuba Slimos.
Chuba Slimos.
you actually see a couple Gamorreans, their backs are turned to you. There's
Oh, this guy.
yeah,
You don't see him yet.
looking
Hold on.
past this guy, you see a familiar face who's actually sitting in sort of a chair. He's got his arms bound behind him. This guy turns and looks in your direction and says something Huttese.
Hold on.
Basically, who are you?
Salute your new captain.
They weren't there.
Yeah,
Maybe
I'm
they have
just-
a hive mind. That's how Gamorreans work, right?
yeah, exactly.
I wonder, is there like a list of all the Huttese words?
There is.
There is. I just,
Yes, there is. I have some cards here. I was looking at them.
Okay.
Basically,
here.
all the ones I have that written down all mean greetings.
Chuba.
Kukuradu
And then Chubies.
Kankapung. You're my kind of scum.
Say hello to your captain, Wormos.
Mi Patiza, which means my friend. I'm me friend.
Where's
as well. Oof.
Well, it's broken. Be
Yeah,
friends.
it's broken. It's broken. I don't know a lot of. And then, but yeah, no, I am the captain now.
Where's Grunk?
Killed.
At this point, Nosh just tosses his head, rolls his head through the door, it like rolls across the way here. It hits this
And then-
Gamorrean right here in the foot. It
As soon
goes.
as he says,
it
"Where's
goes,
the captain?"
"What?"
I just start laughing because I already know who's on the other side of the ship.
As the head rolls through the
He
doorway.
goes, boom, boom, boom. Hits this guy.
Well, my friend, I'd say that might be the captain right there, if I'm not mistaken.
These two Gamorreans run this way.
Oh, hello,
I'm gonna-
Astro.
I'm gonna
Why?
step through.
Hello there, Waylon.
How's
Elon, how are you doing this evening?
man? This looks both familiar and yet incredibly different.
Just a tad bit. I have no idea why I'm here, but it is
Yeah.
such a pleasure to see your face.
We fared a little
And-
better with the Trandoshan this time.
Wow, that is so good to hear. What is this gentleman doing in front of me at the moment?
This one?
Guy.
He's looking back and forth, confused. From you to them.
Would you be a kind sir and release these shackles from my person?
He says in Huttese, the equivalent of WTF.
And I respond in
I will.
Huttese, "It's not your day, my friend. Just release the cuffs."
I'm gonna come over here and tower over him menacingly.
Oh, Naja, dear, there's a gentleman in here talking bad about you.
He looks at this guy and he shrugs back at him, and this one undoes the cuffs.
Flex my wrist a little. Now, do I see my blaster on any of these miscreants anywhere?
This one has it. He was been toying with it, like, spinning it, trying to be cool in front of you.
I take it from him and I do the proper spins with it and I put it in its holster where it goes.
Asriel,
Never
perhaps
touch another man's baby.
that's a strange way to put it, Asriel. Help me here. All of you, put your weapons on the ground and slide them this way.
You heard the man. And I wink at the guy who just undid my cuffs.
They comply, and he backs away over here. Waylon, you hear them mention the name. They're kind of worried because he was to be taken to Timo the Hutt.
Interesting.
Timo?
All right. Oh, but you got a hut after you, Asriel.
It's kind of the price you pay to get an exotic gift for a friend.
Fair enough.
Some people just don't like losing in a game of cards.
I do know that one. Help me here. And he kind of looks at the individuals. Manifests. You guys have a shipping manifest.
This one seems to be like of importance of this group. He walks up and hands you a data pad.
I'll take it. Get back over that, please. Thank you. We can sort out hiring and payment in a moment here. I'm going to flip through the data pad. Do I see the, what's it, A3644?
Yes, and next to it says prisoner.
Prisoner. Okay.
Whatever is it you all looking for, I'm sure you didn't come here for little old me.
Well, we've got good news and we got bad news.
I've got good news and bad news, Asriel. Which one do you want first?
Why, let's go with the bad news and then you give me the good news after to sweeten the deal.
Okay.
Well, in that order, it's not particularly good news.
If I give you the bad news first, well, all right. So here's the thing: we were sent here to raid the ship for a 3644 package along this cargo manifest here, and then I will highlight it so where it's like the full screen, like the full thing, and then I'll just turn around and show it to him. And this is the good news.
Alrighty then. This
So-
sounds interesting. Do continue.
Well, we've been hired by a man named Boss Voss.
Yes, you
To-
mentioned that gentleman's name before. It doesn't strike a bell.
Yeah, he's a Twi'lek out of Dantu town on Dantooine. He's been hiring us out for various odd jobs. And
Gents, maybe we don't have this conversation in front of the minions.
well, if it's in common, they don't really. They're not Huttese. They don't. It's not Huttese, so I'm not really concerned.
Now, I see a pathway behind me. Is there more behind me?
Hold on.
Ew.
And would I know by any chance how many troops was on this ship when I was picked up?
You would have seen a lot more Gamorreans, maybe a couple Trandoshans.
Well, of course, I don't know how many they've dispatched in the hallway.
Good handful.
So how much would be a handful, my friend?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, including the big boy.
I'm sure there was more than that.
Well,
Exactly what the numbers might have been, I cannot tell, but I'm sure there was more than 7 to pick up little old me.
well, looks like I'm the captain now of 2 ships, which means I get to hire one of them out to keep running a supply run for us.
I don't know how long you're going to keep these men as crew members,
Not on this ship,
especially
though.
if they belong to Timo, including the ship. But hey, don't let me stop your fun.
It's always worth a shot. Anyway, is there more behind us?
What do you mean, as far as
The doorway that Elon's kind of standing in front of.
it's closed? I mean, there's nothing.
Is that like the outside of the ship?
No, that's for the ship's pretty long. It's
Okay.
It's transport.
Gotcha. Well, we could do a sweep of the entire things, or we can get out with what we have.
I don't know. I'm of opinion to see about space and the rest of the ship. I think we're good and sealed off. But then again, I'm not good with computers. I'd rather just shoot everything.
Fair enough. I mean, alternatively, we take what we got and we leave. We only came for you.
Yes, and any idea why your friend is looking for me?
Unfortunately, I don't think that's part of the briefing. He also didn't talk to you like a talk about you like you were a person. So I kind of figured it was a physical item and not a being.
I see.
But this isn't the first time that communication has been inconvenient and incongruent, I guess is the word.
Sounds like a peach of a person to work for.
Well, we have our motives.
Well, by all means, shall we vacate the premises or ventilate the premises?
I don't think they're mutually exclusive.
Well, I just wanted to make sure. I do have an itchy trigger finger, and this man's been playing with my pistol for several hours now.
Glad you can last that long.
I've never had any complaints in the past, my friend. I do assure you.
Good. Nigel will be pleased. Sorry.
How is old Naja? I didn't see her come in the room with you. I'm assuming she's keeping
She's-
the bridge.
Yeah, she's keeping the bridge intact. You can ask her yourself though. He kind of
Did
opens
she-
the door back
Did
to the
she
main one.
receive my gift?
She did. She hangs it up on her wall.
I am very surprised at that. I figured it'd be out the space lock.
I think we're all surprised by that.
She also has an axe on her wall.
Well,
Yeah.
as, I will move my way towards the door, and I will slap Elon on the back side of his canister there as I walk out the door.
Good to see you too, friend. Once we're out of here, I'm bringing their weapons with me, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna blast the door lock.
He was
Cool.
gonna. This guy was gonna ask Waylon as he was going out if he cared about any of the rest of the shipment.
Ah,
You're gonna look at it. Something important that I should be knowing about as the captain of this ship.
They're hauling. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4.
regardless
hauling
of whether it's
gas.
My pistol, I will play with it if
They
I
have
wish.
10 blurgs that they are transporting. Also, the Nalbetta.
10 blurgs are.
Blurgs, for those who've seen Rebels or Clone Wars, Clone Wars. I know they're in Mandalorian, episode 1.
Oh yeah.
They're the riding beasts.
Oh, okay.
Like the
They're like little.
Right.
They're like big old T-Rex frogs.
they're like T-Rex
Oh, okay.
tadpoles. They're like tadpoles with legs and more.
Yeah.
Right. They're all in this room. Where are these blurs?
No, they're further down in the cargo bay.
You're not in there.
I do.
He points to this door when he sees his blurgs.
Gotcha.
I'll ask him, is that all that you have down there? How about a proper count of what's behind that door, my friend? I'd hate for a stray blaster bolt to hit you when you're being so cordial.
Oh, please. He points at the Gamorreans up behind him and says there are about 9 more, and then 2 Trandoshans. Pointing further down. And then points to the other room because he hasn't been out there yet, and explains how many people are up there, which checks out.
Okay. Right.
I shake my head and chuckle when he points to the room behind us. I'm sure those numbers are dwindled.
A little bit, but that's okay. Just out of curiosity, do you like working for the Hutts?
He says he has no choice.
And
He owes the Hutt's favors. Trying to work them off.
right.
More of an indentured server, if you know what he means.
Yeah. Too much those are worth, roughly.
What the blurgs?
No, both the blurgs and the favors, actually.
Oh. He says he
Isn't your
owes a
friend
life
Mick
debt
My bad.
to Timo.
Life.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
But not enough to, go after you and try to gun you all down.
Oh, yeah. A life debt that is not worth what he's actually owing.
Timo was going to
you-
pay them a couple hundred credits for each blurg.
Couple hundred for each blurg.
Yeah.
Leave the blurgs. Let's go. We got what we came for.
It's fair.
Well, don't you have a friend that's a farmer of some sorts?
I do. I
Would they
also,
not benefit him and his family?
if you owe him a life debt, and say since I've commandeered this ship, would it, crazy idea, would you like to run a different type of cargo for a different people in a different sector?
If money's good, yes, but I fear Timo will come after me.
Think you guys can fight off Timo? Man ain't gonna move for himself, so it's not gonna be Timo you're going after. The Hut.
He has great influence.
Asha is going to say, she hears you going after Hut. Don't be
fools. They're great warriors. That's how they got so far through a universe. They're great fighters.
Yeah, the last one only one I've seen is horribly overweight.
They're all horribly overweight. They're still great fighters.
Sure.
Do you want to fight the Hutt? I will bet on Hutt.
I'm sure you will.
I will bet on nausea.
Nausea will not be stupid enough to fight Hutt.
Wait a minute. Nausea afraid of a little old hut?
No, little Hutt is... Well, no Hutt is little unless they baby.
The
I forget who I'm speaking to. My bad. Captain, might be a good idea to use the internal communication and make the men go to their rooms, lock the door on them, keep them locked up so they don't mess with you and your crew. Well, that's just my suggestion, of course.
probably be a good idea, but at the same time, we can do that. I would like to hit the internal communique for the thing, and then how do you say, "This is your captain. Head to your quarters for brief moments."
He is going to stand next to you and kind of back you up, so the men would do as you tell them to.
Okay. Thank you.
Grunk dead. Grunt no more.
Grunk very dead. So, say we give you and your men a cut at the profit.
Okay. How big cut?
Running. Can I do some?
Nausea, they want to know about the size of the cut.
Can I run? Would I roughly know how much that would be worth?
How much would be worth?
How much the cut I could give them would be worth?
That's up to you. I mean, they're
Okay.
working because they're supposed to be working. They're not getting paid.
Okay.
Except for that measly, the 200.
200, yeah, something. So, how much were we gonna make off those? I'm trying to remember. Do we have a number?
Off of this job?
No, excuse me. Off the cabbages we're going to be selling in Paradise.
No, you never checked in with the person.
Okay. Shoot. Can we say that we've done that retroactively?
Sure, for a light side point.
Do we all care if we spend that?
Go for it.
Go ahead.
I'm down for it.
Okay. Because I'm thinking this would be a good way to finance the mini rebellion we're starting.
We could just let them.
Let me ask.
On town.
Let me ask a very boring question for a game.
Yeah.
Mick, what's the produce output like a season for cabbages?
We run a pretty sizable farm.
Would 10 more blurg help that farming expedition along with some crazy Hadith guys?
Probably.
Cool.
There's your farm hands. Gamorreans on the farm.
So we
Theming.
produce about 39,600 pounds per acre.
Okay.
We have 10 acres on the farm, so we produce about 396,000 pounds of cabbages each year.
And that is going to.
How many
touch
Jawas
every
will that
one of
feed?
them.
Yeah, and you'll have to
So
account
many
for
Jawas.
it's not perfect every season, so you'll. Yeah.
Well, that's the average yield.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the average yield. And this is the time that I had Googled the Agricultural Marketing Resource Center for cabbages in the United States of America.
Okay.
Things to add.
Well, then we got to break it down to how many trips you're going to make. Let's see.
We would make a lot less trips if we had a TL-1200 transport instead of a Starcrawler.
So what, 10 to 20 crates?
Yeah, I mean, how many could we fit in the TL-1200?
How much is one cabbage weigh?
This is getting too ridiculous.
See, the point is, I'm just trying to figure out a number that I can give him of a percentage that
Right.
will be worth it.
All right, so
No,
a
this is
medium
great,
cabbage weighs 2 pounds.
We'll just say 20% is probably fair.
Yeah, okay.
And you don't have to fight anymore.
No,
Uh,
yeah.
Don't know if I'd hold my breath on that one.
I would say stay prepared for it, though.
Well, of
It
course.
is a very dangerous galaxy, after all.
This guy goes down into the next room.
Okay.
So we move about 20,000 heads of cabbage individually a year.
Gotcha.
I just wasn't prepared to give you a number on that.
Because I wanted to offer him a number that would be, so like if he's
Just sticking with percentage is fine.
okay. Yeah, I'm offering you a 20% cut.
And the Huttee's word for vegetarian cuisine is kimbalumba. Or
Because
kimbabalumba.
That's gotta
Kimbaba.
take care of checks with the Empire, and if you
Yeah.
wanted to go and notice a little bit of underhanded money passing and
Yes.
watching
You
out
have to
for
do
other
some
pirates,
transponder
even
changing.
though it's honest.
Yeah. I'd also like to outfit them a little more than just axes. Because our axes are great. The axes don't go across the room real fast.
Plus, I don't care if these guys get killed, so I could send my family to go live with my daughter on Corellia.
Exactly.
Take that, boss.
I forget how you group these guys.
Oh no, you killed my farm minions.
My farm minions.
Whatever will I do?
All right.
Farm
And then
minions.
it slipped that Voss was one responsible for the Timo's crew's death.
Good.
It's a win-win situation.
Yeah.
So as the door opens, you see like a line of Gamorreans. I'm tired of dragging them. And then
Danica's gonna be so confused.
this is what you see when you look down there.
Hell yeah.
He comes back and says they agree. Let me talk to rest of the crew.
Whoa, shit.
This isn't
No,
just
but
step
I
out.
had lots of fun. Look at all those people that don't get to die now.
Say,
Those aren't blurgs.
Wait a minute, do any of you speak basic?
Well, no, if you want to see the blurgs are in these containers. They're like
Oh,
makeshift
okay.
stables.
yeah.
I mean, if you want to see the layout of the ship, I can.
I'm always down to see the layouts of ships.
Oh, just ignore the Trandoshan down there. He's copied and pasted.
Oh, heck yeah.
Oh my god, this is huge.
Yeah, we got a lot of room here. We got this.
And here's a picture of it on the side at the bottom. You've probably seen it before.
Oh, neat. Cool. Yeah. I'm the captain now.
Well, I suppose that is one way to handle this situation.
Nasha's just shaking her head. We're going to piss Timo off so much. She doesn't like it at all. She's like,
I'm sure Thought will love that.
This is a good deal.
Yes. Very good deal.
Well, Captain, it looks like you have all this under control. I believe I will make my exit of this room. I have sat here entirely too long.
Very well.
And I will
Kinda-
greet the other 2 crew members as I come out.
Good
Wow.
to see you again, Azrael.
Well, hello there, Mick. It's a pleasure to see you and Naja as well. I do appreciate you showing up and retrieving me from my solitude.
Oh, I should probably clarify with them too about what's going on. Realize it might be a good thing to do. I will also step out after just kind of looking at them all and saying, "Gents, welcome to the shit show."
They say
Welcome to the
in very
Waylayers.
broken common, "Shit show."
Lean my head. Yes, that is the name of the ship now, my friend. That is your new name. We will get the transponder fixed once we make landfall.
Right.
The Bantha plummet.
Yeah. So far, I think we're just anti-imperial anarchists.
I think so.
Wow, there's nothing wrong with that at all.
We're the Waylanders. The Waylanders.
Yes.
Oh my god, that's right.
Why, your group has a name now, William?
Unfortunately, and they've decided to name after me, which I think is entirely too presumptuous, but here we are.
I think it sounds just fine.
Very well.
Yeah.
I was gonna call us the Waylayers, but it sounded inappropriate.
Yeah, I agree that Waylanders is the better of the 2 options.
Oh, so it depends upon how well you know Wayland here.
Also,
It, no. Nasha does not like this idea.
anyway, Mick, this ship is going to be your cargo runner for the cabbage operation.
What?
Yeah, I worked out the deal with these guys. They worked for the hut. They're willing to work for us. Cutting them in on some of the profit, but they're also going to run it for us so we don't have to.
That's agreeable with me.
Cool.
So which one of these lovely men you leaving in charge when you walk out?
Maybe the guy that I talked to. I
My
mean,
goodness, they just keep coming.
No, I'm having to come out the door to so
That one Gamora
Mick can
keeps
see.
multiplying.
Officer on the deck.
There we go. And then these 2 Trandoshans. Here's your crew.
I mean, I would think one of these guys on the bridge is the would be like the second
In
lieutenant,
command.
first officer, something.
yeah.
Mhm.
Well, let's see.
I mean, unless you have places to be, Azrael. And,
Well, apparently I do have a place to be.
well,
I mean, you are here for a reason.
yeah, we are here for a reason.
Not that I
But-
know what that reason could be, but
Me neither. Guess we'll have to
So-
see back.
if you want to find yourself a nice little captain, the first thing you need to do is ask these gentlemen who's in charge.
They
Use
point to
this.
Wayland.
All right, who's my first in command then?
Second. Second in command.
Second in command. First in command when I'm not here.
This one says forward. And I really need to figure out what species this is so I can name them. And while I do that on the break.
What is this?
Oh,
The dog-faced one?
No, those are the spider ones.
Yeah.
I had that one a minute ago. One with the 4 arms.
No. Not that one.
No. I have one of those
Audrey?
for Senna.
They have the multiple eyes and then the mouth that looks like a spider.
Yeah. I don't remember.
Do you
I
have a
don't like
name?
He nods. And he says he'll tell you after the break.
Hey, what break
Break.
is this?
I'm sorry. Are you
Did I miss a
assuming this is
job?
a
Coffee
union
break.
job?
It's their coffee coffee break.
They perk up when you say coffee. Calf?
Calf.
Yeah.
Calf?
Is there a break room
It's,
here?
it's
I'd
a
like to.
universal word, calf.
Would this
Calf,
be the race you're
calf.
referring to? I don't know if you can see it or not.
What?
Right here on the screen.
I don't think they have the 4 arms though. I'll figure it out. I don't want to waste time on the. Let's see.
I could tell you if I had Senna's book.
It's probably still out here.
It's quite.
I put it back on the shelf, but it is out there.
So, shall we make our X's there, Captain?
We shall. I'll kind of do this like pseudo knight thing on the guy who stepped up in front of me. You are now in command of the shit show. Here are the coordinates.
Poodoo
Rendezvous
production.
here. We'll give it a better name than the shit show. But
Shit show, cabbage ship.
The cabbage crawler.
Cabbage
Big
crawler.
brand.
Yes, the cabbage crawler. Okay, you are now in charge.
I think
Oh,
those are a
treasure.
Qualish, Duke.
Yes, I believe so. That sounds about right.
And then I'll say, here are the coordinates. Rendezvous. Contact me when you get there. If you don't show up, then I'll
I'll
presume
hunt you
you.
down.
We're not gonna hunt you down because knowing the best, probably at some point some bounty hunters from whatever's face the hut is gonna come after you. So we should be prepared for that at least.
Why, you do give the best pep talks I've ever heard.
I mean, has it changed at all?
No, not really.
At least it's consistent. But yeah, so we'll meet you guys there, and then we'll get the show on the road.
He says, Thu. Thu, Cellar Arm is my name.
Ah, pleasure to meet you, Thu. I'm Waylon Kingclaw. I'm captain of the Starcrawler. You are now captain of the Cabbage Crawler. And sounds good.
Isn't someone in charge of 2 ships an admiral, technically?
Mhm.
Or is that a Commodore?
That may be a Commodore.
I
I have to check Imperial Navy ranks.
Am I getting back up to the old rank?
I
Oh
don't know.
boy. Maybe.
Keep collecting ships like this, my friend. You sure will.
Perchance.
Well, you do have yourself a small squad here, I'm sure.
I'm working on a flotilla.
A flotilla of Gamorreans.
Yeah.
Well, they
Right.
do breed like rabbits,
Makes for
or
good.
what our equivalent is in this world.
Cool.
Now I gotta name all these guys.
I mean, you don't have to name all of them immediately.
No, right now, no. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It's
That's Bob. That's Jim. That's
That's Jim Bob. Bob, Jim, Bob.
Billy Bob.
no. It's like there's Klon, Skulk, Nerd, Bill.
There's Larry, Daryl, and Daryl.
Right.
You gotta lead with the actual name, instead of throwing a Bob or a Bill.
Yeah. Go start with a couple of real names, and then you go Bill, 23.
Yeah.
Just go off the wall. Cool.
Nuke Joab.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I'll look through and go, do you have any questions for me?
He looks around to the crew, and shakes his head no, and then he kind of does a hand signal, and they all go back to their posts.
I put my arm over the gentleman's shoulder and I point my eyes toward Naj and say, if you don't do what the gentleman says, that lovely lady right there will come back and visit you. And then I'll point down at the body of the former captain. Just to give you an idea. And I'll walk away.
Okay.
I will do the forearm clasp thing with Thu.
Okay.
say, welcome to the fold. The Waylanders? Yeah, I guess the Waylanders. I guess I gotta embrace it sometime. Right?
And with that, we'll take our break, 5 minutes, and we'll come back and see what happens next. Stick
A little
around.
bit. I will stop. Thank you for the warning. I was
No
about to
problem.
stick my foot in my mouth.
All right, so with the new ship in tow, which I don't have a PNG for that one, you head back to Dantu Town. As you touch down in the spaceport, you can sense a little more Imperial presence, more stormtroopers patrolling the streets. That actually 3 of them, you kind of walk by, and they kind of direct you, like, on your way, citizens.
We ought to
Not a
walk it.
problem,
We ought to
sir.
on our
We'll be
way.
on our way momentarily. Is there a place I can get me a big round, big brimmed hat that I can put on? I know Twi'leks don't wear hats very well, but
You can't have mine.
well, it is a lovely hat, but I would not mind one similar to it.
I see like Twi'leks wearing hats, like with little cutout places for their Leku. Like they just like drop through the back of the hat. Kind of like you have cat hats for your like cats. They have like little ear holes. Instead, it just has little Leku holes.
It does make it hard to wear a hat when you got these things sticking out.
All right, so what would you like to do?
I assume you need to take me straight away to your boss.
Yeah.
So please, by all means, let's go introduce ourselves.
Sounds good.
You're not a culturally significant Twi'lek artifact, are you, Azrael?
Well, it all depends upon which individuals you're speaking of. There are some ladies back home that like to think so.
Maybe go slept with her.
There's also a couple gentlemen like to think so as well.
I
You
bet
don't have any
that
kids unaccounted for, do you?
I bet that the
I'd have to
Boss,
say no at this
boss.
time.
never mind.
Not,
Now,
Nadja,
does
you had
this,
something to say.
boss
No.
have any siblings
Yeah, he did.
himself, or children, or spouse?
He has,
Well, he's got a gold statue of his mom.
What do I bet?
What does his
this-
mother look like?
I bet they slept together. That's what I am trying to say. I bet.
Ah, okay.
I
That's
bet-
what you're trying to say, Nadja. You're right.
I bet that's what he said.
Mm-hmm.
What does gentleman boss look like? He may be younger than I am, or older than I am.
I'll be real honest with you, Azrael. I don't know how to tell how old a Twi'lek is.
That's okay. I used to be able to tell how old humans were before I met you.
Fair. That's 100% fair. I'm in my mid-30s. Hobble.
Yes, you look nothing less than half a century.
As you continue down the main thoroughfare, you notice someone throws produce, presumably it's the equivalent of a tomato, at a group of stormtroopers. They
Good.
turn quickly, using the butt of their rifles, attack the people who threw the produce at them.
Why, good sir, it was not them. I saw the whole thing. They ran that way. It was a run by fruiting.
They run by fruiting.
I'd also like to confirm this. That was not them.
Roll, Azrael, roll
Deception.
with a boost die.
Cool.
Difficulty
Is that
2.
right, Liz?
Oops. My map just went funny. Alright, so difficulty 2, 1 boost. Okay, I already got the 2. And boost is the
Blue.
yellow?
Blue.
Blue. Oop, wrong keyboard.
Hmm.
There we go. And that's deception, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's see if I did this right.
Which way do they go?
Well, they on that alley and to the left.
And he puts his hand up. You two with me. And then they take off in that direction.
They went back to Coruscant where you know, nerf herders to go.
Thank you, sir.
Why, no problem. But that was a very good shot there, sir. I must say so. But be more careful and a little more sly next time you decide to throw some fruit.
Right. So you head to the outside chance. I think that's correct.
Mm-hmm. That's
Right.
Well, this looks like a lovely establishment. I don't think I've ever visited here before. Do
Probably
they
wasn't
do
here
any
last
cards?
time. They do, amongst other things.
That might be my kind of den.
Well, we'll see how your kind of den it is after we talk with the boss.
As you enter, the music is very lively tonight. To the left, you still see Mad Murka talking to some bounty hunters who actually turn towards the door as you walk in, looking at Azrael specifically, and then go
I will
about their
smile
business.
and nod,
And then to the right,
and I'll wink at one of them.
all right. The
I'm an equal opportunity.
the golden statue of the Twilight female. Behind it is the booth. Boss Voss is sitting there, talking to a couple of colleagues.
Does she look familiar?
The Admiral is not there to note.
Noted.
I mean, no, not really.
I'll wipe my forehead and say, whew.
Were you expecting something?
Well, with the way y'all were speaking, I was afraid that maybe I did know his mother, and if that is a statue of her, it is safe to say I do not.
Well, if you're
Good.
really drunk, when you'll know her.
I have
Well-
never been that drunk. I remember all my prospects.
Well, sure, fine, whatever.
Right. Boss.
He looks up to greet you, quickly shoos away the other underlings. Yes.
So you are the gentleman I'm here to see, I'm assuming.
That is correct. Azrael Sotet.
At your service.
Yes, my employer is very interested in having a discussion with you.
Is that so?
How is his ship treating you?
Well, she was treating me just fine before Timo's men decided to pick me up. But she is running smooth. Now that I know what this is all about. Why, is he still cross at Leuven?
You play a very interesting game, to say the
Why?
least.
Life is a game. Only way to do is play it right.
Indeed. He will be arriving here in a day, so we'd like to keep you entertained, if you will, here on our lovely planet.
Yes, your planet seems to be getting a tad bit crowded.
Duh.
But it does look like there are some fun aspects to it as he looks around the room.
Yeah, you will notice as you say that a door opens, and through the doorway you see a casino.
Ah. My Liku move is with an exciting tremor.
We can offer you a suite for your stay.
Why? Is this a below ground kind of suite, or is this a proper place to rest my head?
It's a proper place.
Why, here I was afraid of what I might face when I get here. Waylon, I am so glad you brought me at this point in time. Well, for now, of course, until someone shows up.
I'm sorry, did he say that we're not expecting Boss Voss back until tomorrow?
No. Boss Voss says his employer will be out
Okay,
tomorrow.
okay. Right, okay.
Well, then I guess I shall indulge in the festivities. First, I'll start with a drink.
He snaps his finger and I can't remember species for the life of me. Ahsoka's Gruda, thank you. Comes over with a tray, several drinks on it. On the house.
Then I will.
And he gestures to everyone.
I don't even know if I have any credits left after my little encounter with Timo's men. No, would I have gotten what credits I had left back?
Well, probably not. I mean, you didn't specify. You were just looking for your gun.
Yes, the most important part of my ensemble.
But out of character, the crew is in Waylon's pocket, so I'm sure it'll turn up eventually.
Well, I'll still shoot the server a smile and grab a drink off the tray. What's a new friends?
And my employer's trust is being earned. And we'll see about a further spot for you and your crew, as discussed.
Just out of curiosity, who is your employer?
He is an interesting man.
Interesting man, I'm sure. Anybody could be interesting to the right person.
Well, I am interesting, but I'm surely not the boss.
But, like, is there a name behind that interesting?
That is his to give. But I have ensured a meeting for all of you tomorrow.
Wonderful.
I bet it's Timo.
What a twist!
Well, I can probably safely tell you it is not Timo. Timo's not a card player.
It's Jewel.
Well, not a good one anyway.
Right. Well,
Alright, so I guess sit back, wait, play some hands.
Okay, what's everyone else doing?
I would like to acquire some emergency repair patches.
Okay.
Asha's just gonna stand guard over Wayland wherever Wayland is.
Waylon's waiting for a word from the cabbage crawler, if they've arrived yet.
They are just out of hyperspace now.
Right.
Eat you, doggo, Bob. I don't know, I'm just making that up.
No. I'll tell him to
Isn't
touch
that what
down.
Huddies is? They're just made up
Yeah.
sounds?
Tell them to
Bukkake.
touch down if they can, and then we'll fix the transponder up so that they're no longer on the old codes.
Okay.
I'm gonna head home and prepare Danica and my son for the for our new crew members.
Or the new arrivals.
Okay, do you greet your new arrivals and bring them with you?
Yeah, I'll bring them with me.
And I'll also sit back and try to get to know Elon a little better. Just basic conversation.
I'm looking for
Stories between the two of us.
those packs. I can't find them.
I'll tell you stories about Wayland in the compound.
Oh, the patches are 25
Thank you.
credits apiece.
Okay.
And I can repair 3 wounds with them.
I'm gonna reroll that because that's you can buy 3 of them.
Okay. Cool. So I do that and do a little healage. And then I'll sit down with my man Azrael.
Okay. What's Naj doing?
She's standing guard over wherever Wayland is.
Okay.
Her job. She's his bodyguard. She's gonna guard his body.
So, how long have y'all been together?
With our crew?
Well, you and Waylon, per se.
We've been acquainted for a few years now. However, we've been running together for just a few months. We became acquainted on the Rishi Moon.
Oh. Any juicy stories y'all can talk about?
Hmm. You've seen some of the juiciest. I mean, we did just acquire a cargo transport through sheer force of will.
I am rather surprised that an entire crew survived that encounter.
I admire Waylon's methods.
He definitely has a silver tongue.
And you? What is your story with Waylon?
Well, I already went through some of that last time we met each other. Waylon got himself a little, over his head trying to hunt down a Trandoshan on Ryloth. So with that, a crew that I was running came across him as he was locked up. He and I are the only ones that made it out of the compound, both barely alive. Waylon was in worse shape than I was. We spent, I'd say, at least a month in healing, back to tanks and such, before he was able to move around on his own. That's pretty much it. Not long after that, he made his way on, and I made my way. Continued the work for the General.
Rambling across the galaxy playing cards.
Playing cards, gathering information, drinking, partying, living life. Just a few little things.
Let me ask you, Azrael, what is important to you?
Are we being honest with each other, or you just want to hear something good?
Let's be honest.
Well, the only thing that truly matters to me are two things. A free Ryloth from... He looks around the room to make sure there's no troopers or any Imperials. Leans a little closer. From Imperial control. And finding the Bantha Poodoo that has my sister. And show him the error of his ways. And those are the only two things that matter to me. The rest is but a smokescreen.
Very well.
But I do treasure the friendship that your crew has shown me.
Well, we enjoy your company, I would say, and I must say that we've been successful and lucrative in our time together.
Is there a way to roll like an insight check on this?
You don't believe the robot?
Robots have programming.
Let me figure that out real quick.
Was it be a... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say like a discipline, maybe.
Yeah, it's discipline.
It's discipline, but I don't know if it's
Oh.
programming. I don't think it would be against deception. Not if he's actively lying. I would say maybe... I don't know. Computer seems kind of unfair.
Well, I mean, I could also gauge a reaction of everyone around the table as well when he mentions that. But that's a big pool to go by.
He doesn't speak for Naja. You can tell that on her face. It's not like she's hiding anything.
I don't know. Does Naja's face ever change from the scowl she permanently holds?
Sometimes. Sometimes she smiles when she's killing people.
If you're looking for a reaction to that, then maybe roll perception.
All right. And difficulty?
Well, it's not going to be a challenge because I don't know. Everyone's going to be different. Just make it 2. Because you're a poker player. You're a gambler. You know how to read people.
All right.
And then if you have successes, then I'll let them say if they reacted to it or not.
All right, here we go.
Gosh, it doesn't like you. But the question is, who does Naja like?
Naja seems to have a little bit of hint of disgust at you.
Perhaps I should clarify. Professionally, not personally.
There is but a difference for that. Alright, so pretty much that is all Azrael's going to do is converse, play cards, and drink until, I guess, the end of the evening. There's nothing else we can do.
Okay.
I'm sure I am not allowed to leave this facility.
No, you'll have an escort. There's one actually on you now.
What's escorting me now? What's their name? How tall are they?
You don't know. They're
What's
just
the
kind of
background?
shadowing you, like from a distance. And when it's time to go, they grab you by the arm and say, "Let's go." Not really a lot of bedside manner, but your suite is very nice.
For some odd reason, I feel like a calf to the slaughter, fattening before the final blow. But we shall see. I still have my blaster on me, so that's a good sign.
Yep. But spending some time to hear if they're outside your door anytime throughout the night, they would be yes. Just a little added flavor there.
Right, and there's no windows. How far up am I?
There's a balcony. You're like on the 3rd floor.
Is the balcony door locked?
No, it's open. I mean, it's locked until you open it. I mean, it's not like they're keeping you in.
Right. I'm just making sure.
Yeah. What does Naja and Waylon do at this conversation?
After the conversation, probably see what I can do to help the cabbage caller get his transponder fixed and
Okay.
changed.
Naja will follow him to guard his body.
Like your shadow.
Mm-hmm.
On your way to the... Until we find a better name of the cabbage caller.
Personally, I love it.
Roll.
I was saying, I'm not, this isn't like this was not a. I'm waiting to find a better one. This is the one. I upgraded from shit show to cabbage crawler.
Is the painting on the side of the ship like a blooming cabbage with a jaw coming out like this?
Yeah, I would actually be interested.
Fan art. I want to see it.
I would be interested in like contracting a marketing firm to do like a branding package for Mix Farm.
Okay.
I would love it.
Just thinking like the old World War II bombers. They had the girl in the front.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
posing with two cabbages in his hands.
It's a Twi'lek. It's a Twi'lek with strategically placed cabbage leaves.
No, that'd be a Jawa.
Posing.
What is
Last
happening?
season,
I don't know.
we had a race, and Senna painted. She tried to make a lovely.
It was a hut, yeah.
It was of Jewel the Hutt, and she was trying to make a lovely pinup of Jewel the Hutt, and it turned out looking like a turd in a bikini.
Remember that.
Waylon, make a perception check. 2 difficulty.
Boy. Oh dear.
Hello?
2 difficulty, no boost. Almost had an extra boost there. 1 success.
Okay. As you're heading to the ship, of course, there's some crowds going in for the night. There's a curfew now.
Yeah.
But between, like, over or through the people, you catch a glimpse of your old cadet friend, Jessa Dune, but another group of people pass and then she's gone.
I'll look and take note.
Okay.
I'm just kind of. Interesting. Was she looking at me?
Yes.
Great.
Not quite a glare, but it was a glare.
It's Jessa, so it's probably.
It was a softer glare than normal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Slightly. All right, Mick.
What's up?
You and 10 Gamorreans march to your homestead. Or actually, probably riding the blurgs.
Clanker's gonna be jealous.
But since you don't know how to handle a blurg, unless you want to roll the animal handling skill, is it true? I think there's a skill.
No,
all
it's
right.
like it would be charm or something.
Yeah, roll charm.
Animal charm.
We'll say 3
Like a
difficulty
charming guy.
because they're kind of aggressive.
I'm kind of aggressive.
You're a big teddy bear.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
So you have to ride with a Gamorrean.
That's okay. I'll hold him around the back.
So you're approaching your homestead on these blurgs with all these Gamorreans. The others stayed with the ship to work with Waylon. But these will be your farm hands. You approach your home, and Danica's there on the porch, and she stands up, kind of not really believing what she's seeing.
Danica, I know it's been a weird couple weeks. I found some new farm hands to help us out here on the farm.
We have plenty of hands here, Mick. What's going on?
Can I talk to you inside?
As you dismount, she's kind of close by. Well, she's keeping her distance from the blurg because it's growling. But then the Gamorrean kind of snorts and grunts, and she's kind of really put out by the whole situation. Yeah, let's go inside.
And I'll tell the Gomori, I'll ask them if they can go put the blurgs in the stables.
They look at you
I don't know if
quizzically,
nerfs and blurgs get along really well or not.
and they say something back in Huttese.
Oh, son of a... I'll gesture towards the blurgs, and I'll gesture towards the stables, and I'll be like, and make...
So when you're done, you come back out, and all the blurgs are like strangling to death by the raptors.
Well, if they can hang the blurgs, they deserve it.
What?
Danica, do you speak Huttese?
No.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Waylon help.
I'll
I'm
just...
assuming you have no translator droid there at your house.
No.
Nobody talk to your farm equipment.
Farm equipment doesn't need to talk. That's a myth those Tatooine fellas tell everybody. And I'll just tell them, I'll just be like, stay. And because I'm a boomer, I'll just like say it in basic, louder and slower.
No. They seem to be staying.
I should have brought Waylon. And I'll take Danica inside.
Okay.
So yeah, we were doing a mission for Boss Voss again, and we inherited a ship and a crew of Gamorreans and Trandoshans and Aqualish and all sorts of folks who are going to take over the farm duties while you and the kids go visit our daughter on Corellia.
Corellia?
Yeah, she's at university. Well, you know that. She's at university there, and I think you should go there until the Imperial occupation ends. Here.
We haven't spoken to her in some time.
We have not, but it'll be safer there. You know, if we can call out and get a hold of her and let her know, but it's gonna get worse here before it gets better.
I'll try. She goes for her hollow messenger.
Awesome. And Mick is sort of sitting at the table waiting for her to come back.
I couldn't reach her.
Try calling the school.
I did. She hasn't been there for a year.
What?
But my tuition check.
I've been sending payments for a year. I want you guys to be safe. Okay, I want you to not be here right now. The Imperials are going to start pushing back on everybody who's being a thorn in their side. And I may have been a thorn in the Admiral's side.
I can't say I'm surprised.
You know, I want to give you some credits to find somewhere safe.
What about that one place that you were setting up a business?
Yeah, you could head to Paradise. We have set up contact for us to trade cabbages there. And we have a business contact there. You and the kids could be the business point person there.
Well, we know the farm better than most.
Yeah, I'm glad you're coming up with the idea, sir.
So we just trust these Gamorreans to watch over our home?
I'll be here too.
They have axes.
It's part of the agreement. We're getting them better guns. I'm not here to say this, but
We are going to equip them better than axes, but I'll be here too to keep an eye on the farm and to make sure that they're not running amok or doing anything that they're not supposed to be doing.
Don't you be doing something you shouldn't be doing.
I can't promise that. I'm a weapon that's been trying to pretend to be a tool.
Sorry. I know I can't get you to change. I knew that when I married you. Just be careful.
It will be. Careful's the only way I know how to be. But I can't let the Empire stomp all over this world and all over our lives.
I'll start getting things ready. As she
And I'll
walks
give
back
her,
and starts packing.
I'll give her 15,000 credits to get set up.
Okay.
we could also fly her over.
Yeah, I
That's fair.
I don't know if we were making a trip there.
I mean, I'm not opposed to making one for your family, Mike.
Well, we can do that after they get ready and prepared.
Yeah. I'm also not technically there, so.
And
So,
after
Mick,
that,
yeah, go ahead.
Mick will stand up and he's going to go out in the back. And about 200 yards away from the farm, there's an old gnarled tree. And he pulls out a shovel and he begins digging at the base of that tree. Until he finds an old Republic Army storage container. And he's going to yank it up out of the ground and flip the clasps open and rip and reveal his old battered suit of Khatan commando armor and a big Republic flag that he kept stored there just in case this day ever came. Because his whole life he spent running from all of this, and he knew that that was coming. And he'll take the armor into the barn, and he'll give Clanker a little scratch on the chin, and he's going to spray paint the armor black instead of Stormtrooper white.
Okay.
And he's going to prepare for the war that has come back to his life.
You look like an elite trooper.
They're going to be so confused.
All right. Well, with that, we can conclude this day and move to the next day. Everyone successfully did what they were going to do. Like, you fixed a transponder. All right. And the meeting, you get a knock on the door. Azrael saying it's time. You're muted. Or something.
Yes, I was chewing on a cookie and decided not to make crunching noises in other videos. I will get up and throw my jacket on, make my way towards the door, and say, "Lead the way, gentlemen."
All right. And that's about the time that Boss Voss told you the meeting would be. Do you all make your way over?
Yes.
Yeah.
Follow Waylon.
So yes.
Okay.
And I'll come in my new old armor.
That's not
New
That's
old armor.
not,
suspicious at all.
yeah.
That's not going to draw any attention to you at all.
Well, it's black.
Well, you do have bounty hunters walking the streets, so just chalk it up to another one of them.
Yeah. You can do that. All right. So as you get to the booth, Boss Voss is there, but this time he's standing. There is a human gentleman in Boss Voss's normal spot. He's wearing robes, not like noble robes. Like, he's very dressed nice. Not really like a criminal. He looks up at Boss Voss as you approach. Are these the ones you spoke of? Yes. They want to join our business. And this time, Azrael, you're escorted down.
And I'll make my way to the opposite side of the table and have a seat as well. Lean back and say my greetings. It's been a pleasure. Long time since last time we spoke. I've been enjoying your hospitality.
And Azrael, you know this man as Eric, Arrik, Brent, Brintt. Charmed, Azrael.
Oh, always. How's life treating you, Eric?
It would be better if I had one more ship.
Well, I told you. If you needed me to fly it somewhere for you, I'm more than willing to, for the right price, as always.
He staples his
But she
hands
is a
together.
lovely ship.
That is why I'm here. We need another pilot for our operations here on Dantu Town. And the price? Your life. You get to keep it.
Why, that's rather generous of you, Eric. Here I thought we was friends.
Such a strong word, friends. And these are your friends? He
I
gestures
am not
about.
his friend.
You work for me, though.
Looks at Naj as she says that, and I would like to think so. They have helped me out in a pickle, and I have no issue helping them out in any issues they have.
Good. And Voss, you trust these individuals? Why, yes, I do. I would stake my family statue on them.
And a lovely statue it is, too, sir.
Nasha will be good.
Roll perception, everyone. Difficulty 3. Not 2, but I will spend another dark side point.
Like 1 red.
Yeah, so 1 purple,
2.
1 red.
1 purple, 1 red.
Yeah. Okay. For those with successes, please make an underworld check. It'll be 3 difficulty, but with your success, you can add a boost because I'm going to spend another dark side point to make the last one. So 2 purple, 1 red. Just because I'm not certain how.
That's right. And this is Underworld?
Yes. How public knowledge this would be at this point in time.
I got a despair.
That's skullduggery, correct?
No underworld knowledge.
Oh, Underworld knowledge. Must be somewhere else. There it is. Was it 3 successes and a threat?
Okay. So let me bring up the image real quick and I will show you. Alright. So when I asked you for all a knowledge check. No, a perception, sorry. It's because I want you to notice something he's wearing around his neck. Come on now. And that image, and I'll put this on the screen so the viewers can see. He's wearing an emblem on a chain that looks like this. If you can see it in roll 20.
Yeah.
Azrael and Wayland, specifically, you know, this is the emblem of an organization called the Crimson Dawn.
Okay. What are they known for?
Currently, crime. They're criminals. It's a criminal organization. It's a syndicate.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
So who is the captain of this outfit?
That would be me. Waylon Kinclaw. I'll offer a hand to shake.
He accepts it. It's a firm shake. So what can you bring to our organization aside from doing odd jobs for boss here?
Well, seeing as it seems to be the niche he needs filled for the moment, I'd like to say we can do a bit more serious work, but in the fashion of the fact that he has things he needs accomplished and he can't pull all the resources to do it. The jack of all trades.
All right. We may have a place in our refugee program.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't be opposed to that.
Perhaps we can have dinner later and we can discuss the details.
Sounds reasonable.
He looks at Mick. That's quite the outfit you have there. Are you wearing the helmet?
I am wearing the helmet. Yep.
Okay. He looks at Waylon. A bounty hunter?
Yes.
All right.
I think that's actually most of us. With the exception of our good friend Elon, who looked at the droid.
Bounty hunting. Well, we do have opportunities for that as well. That pays more than the rabble here at this casino. He looks over at Mad Mercus' direction.
I'd like to hear your ideas about the refugees. I do have a disposition to helping people instead of hurting others if I can choose.
Okay. Well, we'll be in touch. He stands, Voss. Voss bows, like a slight bow to the head. And he walks off.
Well,
Are we at the table by ourselves now?
With Voss.
yeah, with us.
So,
Whose demeanor changes as he leaves. He's more relaxed now.
Hmm.
And he kicks his feet up.
so what particular kind of job do you have in mind, or does the Eric have in mind for us, or for me in particular?
I am sorry, Azrael. We'll be keeping you quite busy.
And by chance, what happened to your last pilot?
I shot him in the face.
Well, I'm sure he deserved it. Well, I will need transport to get my ship and bring it back here.
I'm sure we can pull some strings. Where did you leave her last?
Let's see. I'd probably say still on Paradise.
We'll send someone to
It's
retrieve
not been
it.
it's not been that long since I was dropped off there.
I thought
He
you'd take off
snaps
then.
and waits some men over to come over and tells them to go to Paradise to retrieve the ship.
Might be difficult for your gentleman there to retrieve it without my presence. There have been some changes to the ship since I retrieved it, since I gained ownership. Can't just let anybody walk on your ship.
Technically, it's not your ship.
Your man's funeral. Bless you.
Thank you, Azrael. It's this weather in Dantu Town. I can't adjust.
No, it takes some getting used to.
A little pollen.
Definitely a lot of that going on here too. So I'm assuming there's a job that needs to be taken care of now, while my ship is being retrieved. Actually, we're gonna wait for dinner for that one, aren't we?
Most likely.
All right, I'll just continue drinking.
All right. Oh, and
I
for the
think-
pay for this job, for bringing this one back to us, he shoots you 5,000 credits.
Gotcha. I will split that evenly between the 5 of us, with the exception of Azrael. Unfortunately.
I was not expecting to get paid for a job that I was the actual prize for. I do appreciate the concern.
I shoot him a look and go, well, I'm sure you'll be probably getting a fair cut.
Cut's not exactly what I'm looking for. I think it's what I'm trying to avoid.
No, I should stroke her blade.
Naja, my
Reasonable.
dear, I believe a cut from your blade would be a lot less painful than a cut from Eric's.
Well, if you'll excuse me, I have things to prepare for now that my boss is here.
Have yourself a good day there, sir. This galaxy is full. Oh, this is what I'll say after he walks away.
Well, he's staying. This is his booth.
Yeah,
He's
we
waiting
gotta-
for
we
you to
gotta
leave.
Yeah, we gotta leave.
Oh, my apologies, good sir. You said you had work to do. I figured it meant going somewhere else.
This is
Thank
my
you.
office.
I'll get up and walk away, shake my head. Make my way to the bar.
Cool. Think we'll all head that way?
You all realize that Eric is Boss's boss?
Yes.
Yes, he is.
Boss.
And this galaxy sure is full of a lot of sore losers.
Unfortunately, that's the way it goes. Yeah.
Well, I
And you're
guess-
assuming that Mick is under the armor, because no one really asked to confirm. There's just
Can
this heavily armed bounty hunter looking guy here.
Just showed up, and I'm just gonna like lean over and like,
Now, see, you
Yes.
say he's wearing his old armor,
Yes.
just painted.
Katarn class commando armor, painted
So
black.
It's clone armor,
Yep.
right? I'd probably recognize it.
I'll just kind of let him go. I assume this is you, Mick, but this would be really awkward if we have to introduce ourselves right now.
You assume correctly, but when I'm dressed like this, I am the Phantom.
Cool.
He's the Batman of Tattoo Town.
Cool.
Mick,
All right.
Mick? I'm not Mick.
Where is she?
I'm not a phantom. All right.
Where's
no.
Danica? Sorry.
Gotcha. Well, Phantom, welcome to the crew.
Feels good to be me again.
Oh, well,
Okay.
who were you when you left here, good sir?
They'll beat you
And
up.
you are still the same person, are you not?
I still know you have got me.
Not in here, I don't. You can bang on it all day, see? Tunk, 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 tunk.
Is there a particular reason for the change in persona, my friend?
War's here, finally. War calls for weapons, not farmers.
So you're turning in your plowshares for your armor?
I'm just not hiding from myself anymore.
Is it yourself you're hiding from?
I don't know, Azrael. I've been doing with this for 30 years.
Well, I've known people in my time that when they find themselves on a backwater planet, they're not hiding from themselves.
Well, I was hiding from a lot of things, but I'm not hiding anymore.
Understandable. And I commend you.
But I'm still here to help the crew. Cap.
Your help is appreciated. All of your help is really.
Well,
Okay.
anytime you need mine, if I'm available, you know you can call.
If you want to stop over at my farm before you head off, the Gamorreans could use some instruction.
You just tell me what you want me to tell them, gentlemen.
Also,
and I
if
will
you,
do so.
sorry, when you're traveling, if you ever find a book on hut basic conversion, language conversions, you can drop that off the farm as well. I'm pretty sure everybody there will be thankful for you. Unless we find one first.
Why, you can't find books on this planet?
Given the fact that it's under Imperial takeover, books are probably becoming scarce.
What about the HoloNet? Can you not find some sort of translation on your pads there?
Eventually.
Wait, my datapad can do that? God, my son got me this gift for Life Day, and I have no idea how any of it works.
Yeah, I believe it's under the app section. You got to move your finger like this, and it should be right there.
What if it translates in real time, like Google Talk does?
We might be able to purchase a protocol droid.
It's also true.
I know of at least one that's here on planet.
Is there now?
Elon, do you have any friends looking for work?
Lily, you're muted or something. I can't.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
I was whispering. I was mumbling. I was,
She was nauseating.
Yes, there is one. At least of one here on Dante Town.
Yeah, well, let's go see if we can get a a short-term hire. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, well, we could see about hiring a protocol droid.
Yeah.
You hire
That's
them
fine.
or buy them?
Well, I mean, we could probably do both, but
I mean, yeah, we could buy one.
if we can find a liberated droid that we would hire, that would be my preference.
Can we liberate droids that we buy? Is that a thing?
I bet Doc could.
Yes, we can.
Though I think he might have an interesting definition of liberated, so we should probably be specific on what we mean by that.
I'm sure if you ask around the right people, we'll be able to tell you what you're looking for.
I mean, we could buy one for as little as 5,500. Well, depending on what is available.
I will
That's
ask
not bad. I'm down.
the bartender if there's any rumors of liberated protocol droids in the area.
This bartender would not know anything like that.
Yeah, it was worth a shot.
Yeah. If you tried the other cantina, possibly.
Well, do we know about this protocol droid that's out there?
You would not know,
Okay.
but town people would, most likely.
Hope would. Hope would know.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, I'll go make my way to Hope's to see if we can get some information.
Okay.
If anyone would like to join me.
Anyone joining Elon?
I'm assuming I can leave at the moment. Do I still have a bodyguard?
Yes, you do.
I'll go with Elon since we're looking for the droid for my farm.
Okay.
Hi.
It's either sit here and gamble and drink or walk around and help you gentlemen out.
Well, you can walk around if you want. You'll just be followed.
It's quite all right.
And the presence will probably triple if you step outside.
Oh, well, I get up and start walking towards the All right, gentlemen, let's go. We're going for a little walk.
You have a Zabrik, you have Duros, and a human following you. The human was the one that watched your door on the first shift.
All right. So, possibly know that one by name. Lord knows I would definitely chat him up. Not that you need to give me a name right now, I'm just saying.
Sure, it's Jaren Wendell. And Wendell is hyphenated. So you go to Hope. She's actually speaking outside her door with the cis female that you saw prior. I think, did she introduce herself?
Maloric.
Yeah, did she?
I don't recall. I don't recall a chist.
Okay. They're discussing locating Kit Haas and trying to find another pilot to help Maloric get back to where they were. I get refugees here.
Well, Hope, we do know that Kit has been arrested.
Yes, you said that before.
Okay.
Broken droid.
We're just trying. They took him away off planet, off world, and we're trying to locate his whereabouts.
Who took your friend off world?
Bounty hunters.
Oh. Do you have
Well,
any idea where they may have taken him?
No, that's what we're trying to find out.
Well, what was he picked up for? What did he do to require a bounty on his head?
Bail jumping. Of all things.
Offended the Empire. Well, we can perhaps help to locate him or help to locate another pilot.
Oh, that would be great.
I'll be glad to look into that. In the meantime, I would like to know if you have any information on where we could find a protocol droid here in Dantu Town.
Anything specific?
Huttese is the language we need translated.
You know, there is one droid comes to town occasionally. Kind of an oddball. Has stun blasters attached to his wrist. Some sort of modification he made.
A protocol
I'd say-
droid.
Yes.
I'd say that might fall under your initial preview. Liberated.
Yep.
I don't
sounds-
think too many owned droids carry stun blasters on them.
I
certainly sounds like a free droid.
can see if I can track him down. Or it down. Sorry. It
Well,
goes
what
by
does,
the call sign C3TP.
What's it identify as?
It.
It.
Oh, so it doesn't choose male or female in its identification?
That's correct.
So how about you, Elon? What do you identify as?
I'm a they.
Very well.
I have a way of reaching out to it and see if I can't set up an introduction.
Okay, thank you, Hope. How go affairs otherwise? We were away for a bit.
Nothing has changed.
Okay. All right. Well, as always, you know where to find me, or how to find me.
And then she says something to you that you haven't heard her say before. She says rising moons. And you know that it has some sort of significance to something.
I just casually say, and also to you.
And also to you.
If it's a passphrase, I don't know the key.
And with your spirit.
Would I have heard something similar used by the group I run with?
No.
Okay. Just
Wish I
checking.
spoke thieves can't.
Yeah. I do give Hope a quizzical look, as in I'm curious about this, but not in the present company.
Okay. Well, as a droid, you probably pause and whir and turn to say something, and it's your facial.
Yeah, very awkwardly. My head tilts one way and then another.
Photoreceptors start blinking a little. Well, it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, madam. I believe you're Hope. Nobody's made any introductions.
Oh, my apologies. This is my acquaintance, Azrael. Pardon me, my friend.
Hashtag colleague.
Azrael Sojet at your service, madam.
Actually,
Just
to
recently,
this, the chess female is actually cross-armed and leaning against the door behind you. This one's a Chama.
Why, so sweet of you. And we just met.
She gives you a cold disposition.
Won't be the first, nor will it be the last.
She's a chess.
I'm sure I've had dealings with Chiss in the past. Of some sort. And you are, my dad?
Bomalor Curtiz. You may call
Bless
me.
you. Just kidding.
Maloric.
Hold on.
You may call me Maloric.
And you can call me Azrael. No need for formalities. Any friend of this gentleman's is a friend of mine.
I don't care what you call me, just call me.
Well, does anyone have any last minute things they'd like to do before we call the episode for the evening?
No, I'm all good.
Yeah, I can't think of anything.
Did the
So,
transponder stuff get all worked out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Liked on it. But yeah, I don't think I have anything else done for the moment.
Guess I'll make my way back to my quarters and await my ship's arrival.
A couple of hours pass, and a silver protocol droid comes to the hangar to where the Starcrawler is. I'm assuming that's where everyone else may be currently. And says, I am C3TP. You may call me Setup.
Pleasure.
Oh no!
No.
I blast him.
Well, I will
Freaking
thank you
clanker.
once again for liberating me from Timo. Even
Naturally.
though I can't really tell if I'm in a better or worse place.
You'll have
But
your
I am
ship.
breathing.
Yeah.
We'll work
We're on
it
the
out.
ship. Additionally, I mean, on the down low, I'll kind of look at Azrael and kind of look at the three people behind him and just kind of lean in. Eventually, we'll go set up his operation, so I'll probably be free again then.
I'm sure I will be one way or the other. But until then, I'll enjoy their hospitality and make
Pretty
total
good at it.
advantage of it. Oh, yes. It is, does have a very lively casino. I think I can make a few coins and get some more information from there. Continue my work.
Mhm.
And if you need me, it's definitely easy to find now.
Oh yeah, I won't have to go looking in the hulls of various freighter ships.
Well, I certainly hope not.
Naja thinks that's pretty
But
funny.
I'll make no promises.
Did I just get you to laugh organically now, John?
She smarts.
Right.
Right, indeed. All right. We'll call it there. And thank you, everyone, for tuning in.
Thank you for having me this evening.
And thank you, Dan. If you want to go and
Yeah.
let us know again where everyone can find you.
You can find me on Twitter at Shadrick Degar, and you can also find the channel that I run at Roll Hit Die on Twitch as well as Twitter. And we'll be running our games on Friday nights at 7 and Sundays around 3. First game is called The Darkest Dream by a company called Gooey Cube, and the second game is my Dungeons and Veterans game.
Nice.
So come check
Amazing.
us out. No TPKs
Might-
yet, even though I've tried.
I might have to hit you up for that.
All right.
For the
And if
veterans thing.
you're new to the channel, we have The Will of Fate, Flames of Avernus tomorrow night, and then Monday, Here's the Mist, Curse of Strahd, run by our Mick here.
This episode's gonna be insane if you guys want to tune in on Monday.
From my understanding, he is Strahd himself.
Yeah,
I've seen his pictures.
it's true.
You know,
Speaking of, you
ordinarily
can
I
see
would
this
say
picture
there's no pictures
on-
of me and Strahd in the same room at the same time, but that's not true anymore.
But you can see the picture on our Discord channel if you'd like to join that. Links down below. We'd love to have you in our community. So anyway, thank you all for tuning in, and have a great night. We're going to raid a channel. Bye,
So
everybody.
long, Slimo.
Bye. Have a good night.